It's T-Man, and I'm back with a new video. It's on our good friend I Am Longevity. I saw this pop up, and if I could do a response to it. So we're gonna react to Tony, the I Am Longevity slave. So Tony says from I Am Longevity, the signal that controls your youth is dying. Okay.
Hello everyone, welcome back. November 7th, 2025. I want to share a few things with you. So I stopped my car and I have to share it with you. On my channel, I keep getting these comments when I tell people we lose motor units, it's irreversible. You cannot stop the loss of motor units. This is what I hear from these people. Oh, what are you talking about? They were saying brain neurons didn't regenerate. Now they do. No, they don't. Brain neurons don't regenerate. Allegedly, some of them regenerate.
How do we stop the aging? I love this one, man. He's funny, Tony. You're not aging, man. You're celebrating age as a number. You're measuring something, but you're deteriorating. How do you stop the deterioration? When you're in positive nitrogen balance. That's how you stop deterioration.
Allegedly, or maybe they have.
I mean, look how deteriorated Tony looks, eh?
A few that regenerate in the memory section of your brain, because if that was the case, if all your motor neurons regenerate in the upper motor neurons or all brain neurons regenerate like you think, then why do you age? Why do you slow down, ladies and gentlemen?
Because you're in negative nitrogen balance. You're eating a peasant slave food diet. So that's the reason. You need to be eating a raw, natural animal diet so you're in positive nitrogen balance. So you can regenerate faster than you deteriorate. But your problem is you're deteriorating faster than you're regenerating, because it has nothing to do with age, dude.
Why? You still lose your memory when you get older. You don't get smarter, you get slower, even with the
Yeah, you do. If you're in negative nitrogen balance, you're not regenerating, yeah.
brain. Let me explain it for a second, okay? You have the gray matter.
Yes, please explain it to us, Tony. I'd love to know.
And you have the white matter in your brain. The motor cortex, your upper motor neurons, that's what creates the thought of you to move, explode. That's where your signal is created.
Yeah, but you're made out of cells, and you're breaking down proteins all day and building them up. You need to be in positive nitrogen balance, dude. It's your problem.
That decreases about 40%, maybe even more by the time you're 80. That's where things take place. That's the processing center of everything getting fixed up to be sent to your muscles, the signal. The white matter is where the axon travels to.
I love his excitement, his enthusiasm. Man, Tony's really enthusiastic about this, isn't he?
Wire, that's the train station. That's the train, full speed, going down into.
Yeah, that's the train station going down. Yeah, you're breaking down proteins faster than they can rebuild. So therefore, you're deteriorating. You have to be in positive nitrogen balance. You have to have a reserve of protein. You have to build proteins up, not keep breaking them down. You're never catching up with it.
Your muscles to the white matter, they shrink. White matter, gray matter, upper motor neurons shrink by 40%.
Okay.
So no matter what you do, it's not genetic. You can't tweak your genes.
I love this one. It's not genetic. You can't tweak your genes. It is genetic. It's food. Food dictates genetics, Tony. Food. 100% of what you eat dictates your genetics. It dictates it. Yeah.
And fix this. Your stem cells will not help this.
Yeah, but being in positive nitrogen balance will. See what I mean?
Cannot be made youthful again. This is what people don't understand. Scientists.
You're youthful. You're always useful if you're in positive nitrogen balance. No animal is is negative nitrogen balance in nature. They're all in positive nitrogen balance. That's why when they die, they all look the same. Except for humans, they look like mummies.
Need to wake up. Stop it with this. Stop it with this fixing the mitochondria.
Guys, you need to wake up, man, because he's got the secret. Tony's got the secret, broski.
Cells, all this. Stop it. You need to really concentrate. This is where it all begins. Your body's made up of 40% muscle tissue.
Oh, it is
The
it?
rest, even if you fix the
40%.
rest, even if you keep it youthful, what about
40%.
the other 40% that's making you frail? Like that woman from 117 years old, everything was perfect, but she was in a wheelchair. She had a biological age of 83 at 117. Oh my goodness, on a wheelchair, she can't move, but she's 83 years old biologically. Imagine this. And people are taking these biological age tests like that they mean something. If you cannot move like a young man, rate of force development, RFD, or rate of
Move and look like a young man. Okay.
torque development, RTD. That's what determines if you move youthful or not.
Yeah,
Not
just
because you
yeah, just give anybody some TRT, and believe me, these guys are moving. The moment they get their TRT, they're moving. Yeah,
you run and you think you're running fast
sure.
at 60. No, your rate of force development is gone.
Oh,
Not fully gone, but it's moved
it is? Why is it gone? Because you're deteriorating faster than you're regenerating. Okay.
down. So in your mind, you think, oh, I'm just as fast as a 20-year-old. No, you're not. Your rate of force development shrunk and decreased. Rate of torque development, that follows it. Once you lose rate of torque development, that means your RFD is gone. If you can't run at 60 years old and cut on a dime, okay, or throw a punch fast,
Yeah, yeah,
like a young man,
yeah.
your rate of force development
He's 60 years old, so he's not an old man, but he looks a lot older than 60. He looks 95. Tony looks 95 at 60, which is weird. See, anybody at 60, you're still young, bro. You can still move around quickly. You can move around, run around, do a bunch of stuff. I see people doing sprints at 60 in the park. They're on YouTube too. They're fast.
is gone. No
There's
matter
even 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds still lifting some heavy weight, whatever. Okay, dude?
how much you train, the fast twitch type 2X, the fast motor units are gone. That's the only way that makes that work. Another thing I want to say to you guys, how do you train your type 2X motor units? How do you train your type 2X muscle fibers?
How do you train the motor units? I don't know. How do you train them, man? Moving objects around? Why do you need to train them? What's the purpose? You have the same amount of motor units now that you did when you get older, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Master athletes and people that are, natural people have the same amount of motor units. You're recruiting them to do specific things, but you still have the same ones.
It doesn't matter if you don't train that signal. It doesn't matter if you still have the type 2X motor units or fast twitch
So I have to keep training that signal forever, even though it'll be the same. Okay.
fibers. It has no relevance because the signal weakens.
The
It's
signal weakens, but what does that have to do with you deteriorating faster than you're aging? Because look at you, man. Take a good look at yourself in the mirror.
reaching the fibers very slow. That's why when you're 50, 40, 50, 60, 70, that's why you can't produce enough force. That's why you can't move like a younger guy. In your
Really? Okay.
mind, you might be thinking you're moving younger, but then you're not, because that's why the older guys run a 40-yard dash much slower than a young guy.
Oh my God.
100 meters, any world record, they run slower, much slower. They do it slow, much slower than a young guy. Because you lost the signal.
Guys, you lost the signal, guys. That's why you're not doing it like young guys. But he's able to do it because he's training himself to do it. But you've lost it because you're not doing anything. Oops.
Guess what? Nothing. They are keeping this from you. I'm telling you, there is nothing right now that is fixing that signal except you need the training. From the
Guys, there's nothing that's going to fix that signal. You need to fix it. But what's wrong with the signal? If you're not using it, what's wrong with the signal? You use it, it's there. That's the purpose. You use it every day. Maybe your mitochondria is becoming dysfunctional and you're confusing it with motor unit signaling. You understand me? The mitochondria is dysfunctional because of the peasant slave food diet you're eating.
beginning, and you need to slow its loss. That's the only way you're going to get older and move faster.
You have to slow its loss, but I don't know about this losing anything, man. You are deteriorating faster than you are than you're regenerating. So maybe that's why you're losing it. I don't know. Are you losing it? I don't think so. You're not losing anything. I think this is just bullshit, bro. It maybe because the peasant slave who died and you're deteriorating faster than you're regenerating. Maybe that's why you're losing them. I don't know. Maybe they equate it with losing muscle mass because you're degenerating. You're a negative nitrogen balance, so you're losing mass. So you're losing some motor unit proliferation within the fibers themselves. I don't know.
That's what my channel is about.
I think it's complicated. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what that has to do with you deteriorating faster than you're regenerating. It has everything to do with food, not genetics.
People concentrate, oh, my skin, oh, my hair. Yeah, we'll see how your skin and your hair help
Well, that's an indicator. Your skin and hair, your hair is an indicator of health.
you at 80. Look,
How will it help you at 80? Because if your skin and hair is youthful, then you'll be youthful. Means that you have been able to repair faster than you degenerated, like you, deteriorated.
I just saw a friend of mine, 78 years old, right? He was driving, he was working, pushing things. I haven't seen him for 2 years.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what happened? I went to visit him.
Now what happened?
Almost started crying. The man can't even move. He has a back problem.
He's deteriorated. What'd you expect?
He's got to get operated. It happened like that. That's the cliff.
That's the cliff when you do the peasant slave who died and you degenerate yourself purposefully for money. Yes, Tony, yes.
The cliff I've been telling people, and boom, it comes like that. That's what happens in aging, and you people are not paying attention to you. Not going to help you. Your diet is not going to help you. My diet, I'm going to eat.
So supplements aren't gonna help you. Your diet, yeah, of course not. But your diet will help you, though. Your diet will.
Vegan or carnivore, and they have wars. Are you kidding me? The motor units don't give a.
Vegan and carnivore have wars. I don't have any wars. I don't care about vegan people. I just make reaction videos. I don't really give a shit. I do what's best for me.
Damn about your diet.
Okay.
They don't care. Your brain's motor cortex doesn't care what you eat. It really doesn't. As long as
You want to make a bet, it absolutely cares what you eat.
you don't kill yourself, just eat sugar all day. It does.
Yeah, eating sugar will deteriorate you because that negative nitrogen balance.
Doesn't matter if you eat right. The only thing they care about is you need to activate me now.
The only thing your body cares about is nutrients. That's it. That's all it cares about.
Fast, because if you don't, I'm going to prune myself. I'm going to disappear. I'm going to cut myself because you don't need me anymore. That's when your epigenetics take over and say, oh, the body's slowing down. Epigenetics follow your lifestyle, right? Well, if you're moving slower, a la Sinclair, he's at a table. I don't mean no disrespect to him. My man, you move slow. All of these longevity experts show you movement.
What do you mean he moves slow? He moves normal. I don't know what you're talking about. He moves perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with the way he moves. Man, this guy's trying to convince all of you that you're all fucking invalids. It's crazy.
Show your movement. Don't hide. Show everyone how you move, and I will show you your real age.
Yeah, I can show you people right now in the street. They're moving fine. They're going for their lunch, walking around, going to work. They move fine. I have no clue what you're talking about.
It's because you have no rate of force development. Forget about rate.
What is having to do with moving and deteriorating? You looking like 95, like a mummy.
Rate of torque development. That's aging. 40% of your body is made up of muscles. Remember that.
Yeah, it is. It's made up of muscle, yes.
Once you lose the quality, you're aging. And
So once you lose the quality of the muscle, or is it the motor unit now? So now it's the quality of the muscle. Well, you won't lose it if you're in positive nitrogen balance.
there's nothing you can do about it. You need to train the biggest part of your body. Anyway, have a great day. By the way,
Man, that video made absolutely zero sense, man. This rant. I just don't understand Tony at all.
My next video, I am gonna make step by step from the thought
Yeah?
all the way how the signal's created, the intricacies of every single part is hundreds.
Jesus.
Finally, it goes to your motor units that tells your muscle to contract. I'm gonna go from
So it's going to tell the motor units are going to tell your muscles to contract. They're already telling my muscles to contract. How do you think I'm making this video? The signal makes your muscles contract to do what you're supposed to on this planet. You understand me? When you're having sex, they're contracting, bro. I don't know what he's talking about, man. Unless, of course, you got into a car crash and you broke your back or something. I don't know. You got no poor signal. Whatever. This is just ridiculous.
A to Z, missing nothing.
Okay.
Stay tuned. The video's coming soon. Have a great day. See you soon.
See you guys soon. See you in the next one. Ciao, man.